Stop right now. Whatever you're doing, let it go, because what I'm about to reveal will shatter everything you thought you knew about yourself. Your entire life has been a carefully crafted illusion. You've been labeled human, a name designed to trap you in limits, strip you of power, and keep you cut off from the truth of what you really are. Today we're tearing that label to pieces. You're more than human. You're a being of pure light, resonating with boundless energy and infinite potential. Why has this truth been hidden from you? Because once you see it, you can never unsee it. When you realize who you truly are, there's no turning back. This isn't a feel-good cliché. It's the doorway to complete undeniable transformation. Hi, my beloved. Welcome back to Radically Sparkling. Today we're diving deep into the transformative teachings of Dr. Ernest Holmes, a spiritual visionary who dedicated his life to unlocking the power of the mind, emotions, and divine connection. Imagine living each day feeling more aligned, centered, and open to the flow of abundance around you. Dr. Holmes believed that each of us holds the keys to a life filled with purpose, joy, and profound connection with the universe. In this video, we'll explore his wisdom on daily practices, emotional alignment, the power of surrender, and tapping into our intuition. Get ready to uncover the secrets to manifesting your dreams and living in harmony with the divine flow. Imagine a life where, with just a thought, you could activate an infinite source of energy, a connection to the divine that brings clarity, confidence, and fulfillment. This may sound fantastical, but Dr. Ernest Holmes believed this power lies within all of us and that it's not only accessible, it's our birthright. Holmes referred to this as our God-given power, an ever-present force that simply waits for us to recognize and engage with it. In this video, we'll explore how you can tap into that power and bring profound transformation into your daily life, just as Holmes and thousands of his followers have done. Holmes' journey began with a sense of feeling stuck and powerless in his own life. He was searching for meaning, looking outward for something to lift him from stagnation. But one day, he realized that the power he was seeking wasn't somewhere out there, it was already inside him. This insight was like a switch turning on inside of him, illuminating his purpose and life path. Inspired by this awakening, Holmes dedicated himself to helping others connect with their divine potential, ultimately developing the teachings that form the foundation of the spiritual movement he started, known as the science of mind. The analogy of the light switch, activating your inner power. Holmes often used the analogy of a light switch to illustrate how our connection to divine power operates. Imagine yourself as a light bulb filled with potential, but until you flip that switch, that power remains dormant. Holmes taught that this connection to divine energy is like being plugged into an infinite power source. The problem, he said, isn't the power source, but our awareness of it. We often forget to flip our mental switch, to actively and consciously engage with this divine power. It's there, silently waiting to be tapped into, just as electricity waits behind the switch on your wall. When you understand that you're inherently connected to a limitless energy, everything changes. Challenges start to look more manageable. Your confidence in making decisions grows, and those dreams you once thought were out of reach suddenly feel possible. Holmes emphasized that this connection isn't abstract or symbolic. It's very real, and learning how to access it can be life-changing. Connecting with the divine mind, you are not separate from Source. According to Holmes, we're not just observers of life, we're expressions of the one universal mind, a creative intelligence often called God, Spirit, or the divine. Imagine for a moment that this divine mind is like an ocean, and each of us is a wave on its surface. We're unique expressions of this mind, but we're not separate from it. This means that when we face challenges or seek answers, we're not alone. We have access to the wisdom, power, and creativity of the entire ocean itself. Holmes believed that recognizing our unity with the divine mind is key to unlocking our inner potential. He encouraged us to let go of the feeling of separation and instead embrace a sense of unity. This shift in perspective opens up new possibilities. Instead of feeling isolated in our struggles, we can remind ourselves that we're part of something greater, and that the wisdom and energy we seek are already within us, waiting to be called upon. The invisible power within, a practice of conscious engagement. One of the core principles Holmes taught was conscious engagement with this divine energy. This practice is as simple as flipping a mental switch and as profound as transforming every aspect of your life. Just as you can't see the electricity in a wire, you can't see the divine energy flowing through you. But just because it's invisible doesn't mean it's not there. Holmes often said that. The mind of God is the only mind that exists because life is within us. This isn't just a comforting thought. It's a powerful truth that, when recognized, can reshape how you view yourself and the world around you. To help people tap into this power, Holmes developed a simple but powerful visualization technique. He encouraged his students to close their eyes, take a deep breath, and imagine a bright cord of energy connecting them to an infinite source of light. This light represents divine power, and Holmes taught that by visualizing it, we could consciously engage with it. As you visualize, feel this energy filling you up with warmth and power, illuminating every cell of your body. Say to yourself, I am connected to the divine power. Like electricity, it flows through me and I can use it to illuminate my path. This visualization serves as a way to consciously connect with the divine mind, activating your inner power in moments of doubt, fear, or confusion. Daily activation, building your divine muscle. Holmes believed that accessing this divine power wasn't a one-time event. Rather, it's a practice that needs to be nurtured every day. Like a muscle, the more you use it, the stronger it gets. He encouraged his students to begin each day by reconnecting with their divine source. This doesn't require hours of meditation or complex rituals. Just a few moments of awareness are enough. Holmes suggested starting each morning with a reminder of your divine connection. Visualize that cord of energy connecting you to the infinite, and let that image fuel you throughout the day. He also recommended that his students pay attention to synchronicities, the coincidences that bring unexpected opportunities or answers into our lives. Holmes saw these events as signs of divine guidance, a way for the universe to lead us towards our highest good. When you practice connecting with divine energy daily, you become more attuned to these moments and are more likely to recognize the guidance they offer. Visualization, the power of a picture in the mind. Holmes taught that visualization was not just wishful thinking, but a powerful form of prayer, a way of aligning ourselves with the creative mind of the universe. When we visualize something vividly, we're not only thinking about it, we're experiencing it in a mental and emotional way that sends a powerful message to the universe. Holmes believed that the universe responds not to our words alone, but to the energy and emotions behind them. Imagine, for instance, that you want to manifest a fulfilling relationship. It's not enough to simply say, I want a loving relationship. Holmes encouraged people to see themselves in that relationship, to feel the joy, love, and connection as if it were already happening. This creates a resonance between our inner world and the divine mind, aligning us with the experiences we wish to create. Holmes taught that this kind of visualization is most effective when done consistently. He urged his students to set aside time daily, even if it's just a few minutes, to visualize their desires. Through this daily practice, you're essentially planting seeds in your mind, allowing them to grow and manifest over time. Practical exercises for building your divine connection. Holmes believed that combining meditation, gratitude, and affirmations into a daily routine could strengthen our connection to the divine mind. Here's how you can apply these practices. Number 1, meditation. Begin each day with a few minutes of quiet meditation. This isn't about clearing your mind entirely, but rather creating space to feel that divine connection. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and allow yourself to become aware of the energy flowing through you. Number 2, gratitude. Holmes taught that gratitude is like a magnet for abundance. Take a moment to think of 3 things you're grateful for, big or small. Let yourself truly feel that gratitude as if it's filling your entire being. This practice helps align you with positive energy, making you more receptive to blessings in all forms. Number 3, affirmations. Set an intention for your day with a powerful affirmation. Holmes suggested something like, I know there is a power for good which is responding to me and bringing into my experience everything necessary for my growth. When you say these words, feel the truth in them and carry that energy with you throughout your day. Embracing challenges as opportunities for growth. Holmes had a unique perspective on challenges, seeing them not as obstacles but as opportunities to grow and express our true divine nature. He taught that life's problems aren't really problems at all. They're invitations to tap into our inner wisdom. This mindset shift can make an enormous difference in how we navigate difficulties. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Try asking, what is this experience inviting me to learn or become? Holmes believed that every challenge is a chance to deepen our connection with divine wisdom and express our highest potential. The art of surrender and trust. Finally, Holmes emphasized that aligning ourselves with divine guidance requires trust. Just as you don't need to understand electricity to turn on a light, you don't need to understand every detail of the divine mind to benefit from it. He taught that faith is the key, faith that we're connected to a higher power that supports us. This trust helps us to surrender, allowing life to unfold while we stay attuned to inner guidance. Holmes encouraged his students to set an intention each morning to be open to divine direction. Whenever you're faced with a decision, pause and ask yourself, what is the divine guidance telling me in this situation? The answer may come as a gut feeling, a sudden insight, or even through the words of someone else. Recognizing this guidance is a skill that grows stronger the more we practice it. Putting it all together, a daily routine for divine connection. With Holmes' teachings as your guide, start each day with a routine that combines meditation, gratitude, and visualization. Throughout the day, remain open to signs of guidance, and when challenges arise, view them as opportunities to express your divine power. Over time, you'll find yourself more in tune with the divine energy that's been inside you all along, transforming your life from the inside out. By consistently practicing these principles, you can cultivate a relationship with the divine that's as real and vibrant as any other connection in your life. Embrace this journey. Let's dive into Dr. Ernest Holmes's wisdom and explore a transformative approach to spirituality, manifestation, and self-empowerment. Now you may be thinking, how am I supposed to fit a whole spiritual routine into my busy life? The beauty of Holmes' approach is its simplicity. Even dedicating just 10 minutes a day can create profound changes. Holmes believed it's not about the time spent, but the consistency. He often said that the world is hungry for spiritual conviction paired with tangible spiritual experience. With this daily practice, you're not only affirming your connection to divine energy, but you're making it a vibrant, living part of each day. Holmes encouraged his students to practice this routine for just 7 days. He knew that within a week you'd begin to feel more in tune with your inner self and more connected to divine possibilities. Imagine feeling calmer, clearer, and more open to the abundance around you. This practice isn't about forcing anything to happen. It's about aligning with the natural flow of divine energy and allowing blessings to flow naturally into your life. As you do, you may find that decision-making feels easier, coincidences feel meaningful, and opportunities seem to align perfectly. If you're ready to dive in, try committing to this practice for 7 days. Set a reminder, dedicate just 10 minutes, and journal your experience each day. You may find yourself surprised by subtle but powerful shifts, feeling calmer, more focused, or even more optimistic. Notice how the universe starts to respond to your consistency and openness. Here's the best part. These principles can be woven into the fabric of your entire day. Feeling stressed or overwhelmed at work? Pause, breathe, and repeat your affirmation. Sitting in traffic? Use that time to practice gratitude. When you make these moments of spiritual alignment part of your day, your connection to the divine becomes stronger. This brings us to the next level, the power of emotions. Dr. Holmes believed that while thoughts shape reality, our emotions are the true frequency that tunes us to the universe's possibilities. Have you ever wondered why some people effortlessly attract good fortune while others struggle? Holmes taught that our emotions, not just our thoughts, are the real drivers behind manifestation. When you feel joy or gratitude as if your desires are already fulfilled, you're aligning on a soul level with divine creation. It's not about thinking positive, it's about truly feeling those emotions in every cell of your being. For Holmes, emotional alignment wasn't a nice to have, but a critical practice. This is where the magic happens, where dreams become reality. Start by practicing gratitude. Think of 3 things you're thankful for, and let yourself fully feel that gratitude. Notice the energy shift. Now visualize your dream life, maybe a thriving career, deep relationships, or vibrant health, and feel it. Imagine the joy, peace, and contentment as if it's already here. Holmes believed that by truly embodying these emotions, we align ourselves with divine will. But what happens when things don't go as planned? Holmes emphasized the importance of surrendering to divine flow. Surrender is not giving up. It's about placing trust in a higher wisdom that may see what we cannot. It's like letting yourself be carried by a river instead of fighting the current. Often when we loosen our grip on the outcome, miracles unfold. To begin, try using Holmes's affirmation. I trust the process of life and allow divine guidance to lead me. Letting go of the need to control can free you to move with the flow of the universe, and sometimes it's the simplest way to welcome blessings into your life. You may be wondering how to trust intuition if you're not sure whether it's the real deal. Holmes described intuition as a divine language, a hotline to universal wisdom. Many of us are trained to ignore our inner voice, favoring logic over feeling, but Holmes encouraged us to strengthen our intuition like a muscle. Start small. The next time you feel a quiet nudge, maybe to check on a friend or explore a new path, listen and act on it. Even if it doesn't make sense, give it a try. One student of Holmes described feeling stuck in a cycle of routines and doubt until one day they followed a simple urge to take a different route home. It led them to an unexpected meeting, one that opened doors they hadn't even considered. It's in these moments, Holmes explained, that our intuitive connection to the divine becomes clear. If you're unsure, start with a simple exercise. Ask yourself a question you've been pondering. Take a few deep breaths and listen for subtle feelings, images, or ideas that come to mind. In time, you'll learn to trust this guidance. But what about our everyday thoughts? Holmes uncovered a fundamental truth. Each thought is shaping your experience. Imagine thoughts as signals you're broadcasting to the universe, which then responds to the energy you're sending out. When your mind is filled with joy and positive intentions, your life will reflect that. Negative thoughts, on the other hand, tend to perpetuate more negativity. To break this cycle, Holmes introduced affirmations, statements of intent that guide your mind toward positivity and abundance. Try starting each day with affirmations like, "I'm connected to infinite wisdom," or "The universe supports my growth." Dr. Holmes saw amazing results with affirmations. His students reported that daily practice helped them feel more empowered, joyful, and connected. It wasn't about denying reality, but choosing where to focus their energy. So, for the next week, start each day with a positive affirmation that resonates with you. Notice how it shifts your mindset, your energy, and your experience. You've now unlocked a powerful toolkit. With consistent practice, emotional alignment, surrender, intuitive listening, and positive affirmations, you have everything you need to co-create with the divine. Holmes taught us that this connection is our birthright, and with each step, you're opening yourself to a deeper, more joyful experience of life. Now, I'd love to hear how this resonates with you. What's one thing you'll try from this teaching? Share your thoughts, and let's continue this journey together. Remember, you have divine potential within you, waiting to be fully realized. Blessings on your journey. Imagine this. Just 10 minutes a day can shift your entire perspective. Dr. Ernest Holmes, a pioneer in spiritual growth, believed it wasn't the time spent that mattered, but rather the dedication and consistency of the practice. He often said, "What the world needs is spiritual conviction followed by spiritual experience." This daily practice transforms that conviction into a real, powerful experience that connects you deeply to the divine mind, making spirituality a vibrant, living part of your everyday life. If you're skeptical, Holmes encouraged his students to try a simple spiritual routine for just 7 days. Within a week, he believed you'd begin to feel calmer, more intuitive, and more aligned with the opportunities around you. The secret? It's not about forcing outcomes, it's about harmonizing with the natural flow of divine energy. This alignment empowers you to make clearer, more confident decisions. Often you'll notice synchronicities, those coincidences that seem to happen more frequently when you're in tune with the universe. So here's a challenge. Commit to a 10-minute spiritual routine for the next 7 days. Set a reminder if needed. Each day, take note of how you feel afterward. Are you more centered, optimistic, or focused? Keep a journal to track these reflections, and you might be surprised at what you discover. This routine isn't just for mornings, you can use it throughout the day. Feeling stressed, take a deep breath and affirm something positive. Stuck in traffic, reflect on something you're grateful for. Integrating these small practices strengthens your connection to the divine mind. Holmes taught that thoughts are only part of the manifestation process. Emotions play an equally powerful role. Your emotions act as an energetic frequency that resonates with the universe's endless possibilities. Feeling joy and gratitude, as if your desires are already fulfilled, aligns you with those desires. This is the essence of manifestation. Imagine how naturally life flows when you're genuinely excited and positive. Holmes discovered that your emotions act like a magnet, pulling in experiences that mirror your emotional state. But this emotional alignment isn't about feeling good once in a while. Holmes emphasized that it's a practice to be cultivated daily. Start by focusing on gratitude. Think of 3 things you're thankful for and feel that gratitude deeply. Then visualize your dreams as if they're already real. Let yourself feel the peace, joy, and excitement that come with them. Carry these feelings throughout the day. In traffic, during work, or even in mundane moments, tune into the feelings of your desired reality. Holmes believed that living as though your dreams have already come true is a powerful shift. Of course, not every moment will feel positive, and that's okay. Holmes taught that we can consciously choose our emotions, just as we choose our thoughts. Each day pick a positive emotion like joy or love to focus on. If negativity creeps in, gently guide yourself back. This isn't about denying difficult emotions, but about intentionally aligning with feelings that match your desired life. As you practice, you may notice opportunities aligning with your goals and more confidence in your decisions. An essential part of Holmes's teachings is learning to surrender. Often, the more we try to control, the harder it becomes to manifest our desires. Holmes called this surrendering to the divine flow. Surrender doesn't mean giving up, it's about trusting that the universe knows what's best for you. This act of letting go opens the door for blessings to enter, often in ways we couldn't anticipate. Holmes suggested affirming, "I trust the process of life and allow my divine guidance to lead me." This releases the need to control everything and invites a deeper trust in the wisdom of the universe. Take a moment to release your worries. Visualize each fear as a balloon in your hand and let them go, watching them float away. This practice doesn't mean being passive, it's about trusting a higher wisdom while taking inspired action. When you surrender, life often feels easier and new opportunities may come your way. Holmes also believed that intuition is a divine gift, a direct line to spiritual wisdom. Many of us ignore this inner voice, trained to trust only logic. But intuition is a sacred language through which the divine speaks to us. Holmes saw it as a muscle that grows stronger the more we use it. Start by paying attention to subtle urges and inspirations throughout your day. Perhaps you feel prompted to call someone or take a different path. Honor these nudges. They are uniquely yours, guiding you toward your highest good. To strengthen your intuition, take a few deep breaths, ask yourself a question you've been pondering, and notice what feelings arise. Intuition often speaks softly, so creating quiet moments can help you hear it more clearly. And remember, acting on your intuition, even if it feels small, reinforces your connection to divine wisdom. Lastly, Holmes understood that our thoughts are foundational to our experience. He taught that thoughts create reality through cause and effect. Your life's experiences are the result of the beliefs and ideas you repeatedly focus on. For example, have you ever noticed that when you're in a bad mood, everything seems to go wrong? This is more than coincidence. Your dominant thoughts shape your reality. Holmes introduced the transformative power of positive affirmations. These affirmations serve as a way to reprogram your mind. Try saying, "I know there is a power for good that is responding to me, and bringing into my experience everything that is necessary for my growth." As you repeat this with feeling, you're aligning your mind and emotions with your desires. Holmes taught that affirmations work best when they're felt deeply, not just spoken. Feel the connection to infinite wisdom and power as you say, "I am connected to infinite wisdom and power." These practices, Holmes believed, unlock the potential for profound changes in life. By consistently aligning your thoughts, emotions, and trust in divine wisdom, you're stepping into the role of a conscious creator. As you practice daily gratitude, positive affirmations, and emotional alignment, you begin to shape your experience in ways that reflect the deepest desires of your heart. Start small and trust the process. With patience and consistency, your journey of self-transformation unfolds beautifully, drawing you closer to your highest potential. Your divine connection is waiting to be activated. Embrace it fully. Share your thoughts and discoveries, and let this journey continue as you unlock the infinite possibilities that await you. Thank you, beautiful souls, for joining me on this journey through Dr. Ernest Holmes's empowering teachings. Remember, the path to transformation is not a one-time act, but a daily commitment to living in alignment with divine wisdom. Start with small, consistent practices. Visualize, feel gratitude, use affirmations, and trust in the process. As you let these teachings sink into your life, you'll see subtle shifts, synchronicities, and maybe even miracles along the way. I'd love to hear about your experiences, insights, and any shifts you notice. Drop your comments below, and don't forget to subscribe if you're hungry for more inspiration and spiritual wisdom. Together, let's keep unlocking our divine potential. Until next time, stay radiant and stay sparkling.